Hey, good evening. Welcome to episode 4, Thursday. One of my favorite days to talk about and to think about leading in Holy Week. This is a long bit of information to talk about, and there's such a great amount of a story to deal with. But I want to start with what happens first in this section. Jesus had such a great desire to want to meet with his disciples and his apostles. He says, I really want to do this meal with you. And so here's how it's going to go. And so he kind of lays out how the evening's going to happen with them. And they meet together in their space. And the first thing Jesus does is he washes his disciples' feet. And he begins to tell them the significance of why he needs to do this. And he lays a great foundation and a great picture for us to be able to see that we need to be serving others. What a great opportunity to serve those that are around us, just like Jesus served his apostles. The next thing that we see is that Jesus begins to institute the Lord's Supper. And we just did this at the church just Sunday. And what a great picture Pastor Mike laid the foundation for us. And then we were able to partake that together, the bread and the juice and what it means and the significance of what that means to us. And then Jesus takes his disciples and they go to the Garden of Gethsemane. Jesus really wanted to be with his friends and be with his disciples during this time of need. And he asked them to stay up and pray and just be with him as he went off and he began to pray to his Father that if any way possible, if this cup, this moment, this opportunity could pass by him. But he made the greatest statement. He said, but not my will, but your will be done. Jesus said, I'm willing to surrender myself to the will of the Father so whatever needs to be done can be done. And then we know that right after that, as soon as that ended, that the betrayal takes place where Judas and the soldiers and those came and they take Jesus. And then they go into this trial period. It's just a mock trial. They're just trying to get Jesus to say something so that they can turn it into this proclamation that it's time for him to be done. All knowing, Jesus all knowing that no matter what was going on, it was fulfilling the prophecy that needed to take place. So there are just a couple of things that I want to talk to you about and give you an opportunity as a family to talk about tonight. One of those is, why not take a moment and talk about what it means to serve, how we serve others, not only in our family, but how we serve others in our community and in our schools. The next thing to talk about is, let's talk about what the Lord's Supper means and why we take the Lord's Supper. That gives us a great opportunity to talk about our salvation story and how we can tell others about Jesus in our life and what it means. And then the third thing is, why not pray together? Why not take a moment, just like the disciples were asked to do with Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane? Why not take a moment and just pray together as a family? Pray for the needs of your family. Pray for the needs of our community and our church. What a great opportunity it would give you to do that together. Have a great evening.